everybody, it's Amanda from Scrimpingmommy.co.uk, and today we're going to make a beautiful flower. I saw this project on Instagram by no2 Crafts. If I've said that wrong, I'm ever so sorry. I've probably mutilated that name, but that's how I read it. And these two guys are demonstrators together in the UK, and they'd created this beautiful poinsettia flower using the Nature's Root framelets. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, yes, I'm going to have a go at that. So that's the first place that I was inspired. So using the Nature's Roots framelets, we've used these two pieces. So one is a cutting die and one is an embossing die. So this doesn't cut a shape out, it just embosses that. And then you take that piece out and then you put that around the embossed shape and cut it out, okay? And you do loads of them. Like I have here. So I've done 10 in Whisper White and 3 in Garden Green. Okay, I'm going to show you my take on the poinsettia, which is here. I have done a white one and I've added some foliage here. This is a brand new stamp coming to the autumn winter catalogue, so look out for that. And this is just using them two pieces from the Nature's Root framelets. So I'm using hot glue because it's faster on camera than wet glue. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch out a 3/4 of an inch circle as the base for my flower. Okay, and I'm going to shape my leaves first by curving them. And you can tell which way around they are because the veins in the leaves go a certain way, don't they? So don't do them upside down. Although I don't suppose it matters. Okay. So I'm just curving them first just to break the fibres of the paper a bit. Okay, doke. That's same with the green ones. Give them a wiggle, curve and wiggle. Move them to one side because we don't need them for a bit. Right, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to very gently, with So Saffron, very gently ink the centre parts. Now I don't want it dark, I want it very, very light. Just gently flick him with the centre and then the very, very tip. Okay. Centre and just the tip. Just a right little bit, not lots. You don't want it really dark. So that ink should do you, all of them. Okay. And that's just because, you get a bit of pollen, don't you, in them, or whatever. Now, you can take this idea. It would be lovely if you embossed using the stamp, and you could emboss in copper. You could do it on cardstock. You could emboss on vellum and then cut them out. You could do that in copper. You could do it in white. There's loads and loads of possibilities for making your Christmas florals using this leaf die, and I think you're going to see an awful lot of these. There's also 2 sizes of the leaf die. This is the larger one, so you could make a much smaller flower as well, because there are 2 in with the trees and the shrubs and all the other things that you get in the framelets. Right, so I've done them all. I'm not always 100% sure exactly how many I use, but I start off with 3 on the bottom, and then I've gone up in 3s, and then if I think it needs another one, then I'll add another one. So, a tiny bit of glue there, in for the centre, so 1 there. Come on, don't be naughty, glue gun. Ain't time for this. Oh, you are being a pain in my butt. There we go. I hope I'm not the only, raving lunatic that shouts at their crafty tools when, you know, I'm not getting my own way, I'm not happy. So that's 3 there, okay? And then we're going to layer in between on the next layer. Okay, and I mean, you could cut out the smaller leaves and go from large to small. You could do what you want. You can do what you like. So it's just an idea. Okay. Okay, I'm getting there, and I'm going in again here. Am I? No, I don't want to go there, I want to go there. I want that one there. Might do 4 on this one. I think I will. No? Don't know now. Yeah. I might even do... Have I used them all? I've used them all. Right, okay, let me just move that around a bit. So that it looks a bit more symmetrical. That's better. Okay. Right, so then what I did was... I'm just going to add a little bit more of the yellow, just dab it about. Okay. And then I got some of this fine tip glue. Okay. Put a little bit on my mat, clean it off later. And then using a paintbrush, just move my glue gun out of the way a minute. I've just gently painted or dabbed glue in the centre area there. Okay, and then I've got a spare leaf here if I decide that. I think it looks alright. And then I can't decide if I want another one there. No, I'm just going to go with it. Flowers aren't symmetrical, are they? You don't get an even amount of petals. So I'm not going to go for even. They're not symmetrical, is what I mean. But I'm a Leo, so things have to be symmetrical. I'll just start to panic. So I'll just have to go with it. Okay, so we've done that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the foliage. So I'm just going to build my leaves up. Let me just move that glitter. So I'm going to build my leaves up. So one there. And then I'm going to have one there. And one just there. Okay. Then I can attach that to my flower. Let me see which way around I want it. Let me see. That way, I like it that way. So I'm just going to attach them to the back of the petals there, not right to the centre, to the back of the petals there. And then, you know, when you've done, you'd attach it to a box or something, or a project. Put a bit of glue in there so that that is attached a bit better. Get that off. Got glue on me now. I got glue on there, I don't want it on. Get off. There we go. Okay. So that's that. And then I've used the new Sprig Punch, which is here. And I've punched out some in the copper foil. So we'll just punch 2 for now. And see how we go. And then some in the Dazzling Diamonds Glimmer paper. And the glitter that I've used in the middle is Dazzling Diamonds as well, in case you're wondering. In case I forgot to tell you. And what I then do is just build up a collection. I think I want that in there. No, I want it behind. Got glue on there now and it's bothering me. Not to worry. How did I do it? Okay. So, a bit of glue on the back. Obviously you can use wet glue. I'm just using this to be quick for the video. So I'll stick that one behind there. And what you can do is, if you've got any stray hot glue, you can go with your heat gun when you've done and it will shrink them. So I'll get rid of that with my heat gun after. So one there. Put this one at the bottom. Like so. There. And then, do I want another one? I want another one. Let me punch out another one. Because I'm going to cut that one so that I've got a single sprig in the middle. Okay. And just in there, tuck that under there. There we go. And then with these copper ones, I'm just going to cut them down a little bit shorter and tuck them in and about, and then I'll show you how I did the centre. Okay, so lift that leaf up and tuck it behind there. Oops, I'm knocking my camera. And then we want one there. Just behind there, like so. Shove it in a bit so it's a bit shorter than the others. And one more down at the bottom end. Just trim a bit off. Okay, attach that in there, like so. And then in the centre, it would look really nice if you have some pearls or faceted gems. I'm trying to use up some of these that I've got hanging about. So let me see if I've got some bronze ones. I think I have. Let me see. Get some of these. These are the bronze coloured pearls, metallic pearls. So then how I've done those is I've just gone again just in the centre with some of the fine tip glue, because the pearls will not stick on there on their own because you've added glitter. Okay, so then using my tweezers, I've got the slippery little sucker. Where did that go? Oh, you monkey. Oh, he's there, look. Then drive yourself bonkers trying to get the pearls in the middle. Oh, get off and border you now. There we go. Okay, there's one. If you just sit them in the glue and then move them about where you want them after, it will be easier. And you only need a few. Oh, what are you doing? Jumping about like blooming jumping beans. Okay, and then gently manoeuvre them into position where you want them and leave it to dry. And there you go, you're good to go. So there you are. I think my first one's slightly better. You know, you're never going to get two the same, but those would look absolutely stunning on a Christmas parcel with some lovely gold ribbon or red ribbon. How stunning. Give it a try and have some fun. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you again soon. Bye.